Science and faith are not opposed. My name is Demian, and this is Growing Together. Let's pretend that there's an artist, and he draws people in a two-dimensional space, like this piece of paper, which could represent two dimensions. For those people, their science is limited to the two dimensions that they exist in. They are incapable of experiencing the third dimension of space. They might imagine a third dimension, but it would have no scientific merit in their two-dimensional reality, because that third dimension does not exist for them. They might believe that they have privacy, and they would be correct for everything else in the two dimensions. However, the artist can see everything because of the third dimension that he exists in. The artist can also poke a pen through the paper. From their experience, they would only see an object that destroys the very fabric of their observable space-time. Their science might lead them to believe that everything beyond two dimensions is not real, yet the object is still there. But the real reason why they cannot see the full picture is because they're incapable of observing a higher dimension. I make this analogy because I think a black hole fits that criteria. Beyond the event horizon, we don't know what exists, but we know that a black hole is there. Faith, on the other hand, is a connection to a higher dimension that we cannot observe. We only experience it. If the people in the two dimensions are doing their own thing, and all they can do is destroy each other, perhaps the artist might regret creating this little shop of horrors. If they exist in three dimensions, perhaps they will destroy all the artwork because they haven't figured out how to be a good person. Some of us think that there has to be more than just a meaningless existence of randomness and chaos of a cold and indifferent universe without purpose and without meaning. The artist can also make his presence known to those that search by touching them directly. They can't observe the artist directly from their dimensions. They can only experience him. Other people who exist in those two dimensions might call that experience imaginary or delusional if the only thing they believe exists is limited to what they are capable of observing. I believe we experience God. We cannot formulate him. We can only formulate the dimensions that we're capable of observing with our tiny little amazing brains and our five senses. I think our relationships, our love, and the way we treat each other has a lot more meaning than our scientific discoveries or observations, many of which devise more ingenious ways to alienate us from each other and annihilate each other. If you believe that you experience the universe, perhaps that is God touching you.